How many actors appeared in both Back to the Future 3 and Dr. Quinn, Medicine Woman? This might actually be a good question for AI to answer, so let's give it a try. Okay, so it says a few actors appeared in both. The most notable, Christopher Lloyd. In Dr. Quinn, he had a guest role as Reverend Jim. Johnny Cash, he and his wife June Carter Cash had recurring roles in Dr. Quinn as the outlaw-turned-lawman Kid Cole and his wife's sister Ruth. They made an appearance in Back to the Future 3 during the 1885 festival ban. Hugh Gillen was the mayor of Hill Valley in Back to the Future 3, and in Dr. Quinn, he was Mr. Gordon. And Matt Clark, who portrayed Chester the bartender in Back to the Future 3, and in Dr. Quinn, he had a recurring role as Mr. Johnson. Let's refresh this and see if it gives us any more. Oh. Okay, Christopher Lloyd again. He had a guest role as the old man on Dr. Quinn. Mary Steenburgen appeared in an episode of Dr. Quinn as the character Rebecca. Johnny Cash had a cameo role in Back to the Future 3 as a member of ZZ Top. And Jane Wyman had a guest role as Michaela's mother, Elizabeth Quinn, in Dr. Quinn. She appeared as a background character in Back to the Future 3. Let's refresh again because we're having so much fun. Christopher Lloyd appeared in the Season 2 episode The Train as a train engineer. Mary Steenburgen guest starred in the episode The Hostage, playing the role of a former acquaintance of Sully. Christopher Lloyd appeared as a guest in the episode The Library, portraying the eccentric bookseller Elias Birch. Christopher Lloyd guest starred in the Season 3 episode One Touch of Nature as a veterinarian named Dr. Elliot. Mary Steenburgen guest starred in the same Season 3 episode as Christopher Lloyd, playing a social worker. Johnny Cash had a cameo in Back to the Future 3 as a member of the band at the 1885 festival. He also made several appearances on Dr. Quinn as the gunslinger-turned-sheriff Kid Cole. June Carter Cash appeared in Back to the Future 3 as a member of the festival band and played the role of Sister Ruth, Kid Cole's love interest and later wife, in several episodes of Dr. Quinn. Mary Steenburgen played the guest role of Sister Ruth, a former nun who falls for the character Kid Cole. Christopher Lloyd made a guest appearance as the gunslinger-turned-preacher Kid Cole. Mary Steenburgen guest starred in a Season 3 episode titled The Train as the character Amy. Mary Steenburgen guest starred on Dr. Quinn as the character Rebecca, the mother of Dorothy Jennings, a woman 16 years her senior. Christopher Lloyd had a guest role on Dr. Quinn in the episode The Hostage. Actors in one, but not both. Christopher Lloyd and Mary Steenburgen, the lead actors in the Back to the Future franchise, appeared together in a different Western movie, Goin' South, but not in the television series Dr. Quinn. Jane Seymour, the star of Dr. Quinn, was not in Back to the Future Part 3. Good to know. Christopher Lloyd guest starred in the 1994 Dr. Quinn episode The Train as the character Reverend Johnson. Christopher Lloyd had a guest starring role as a traveling con man named Patrick, who posed as a doctor in a 1994 episode of Dr. Quinn. Steenburgen had a role in an episode of Dr. Quinn as the mother of the character Colleen. Christopher Lloyd guest starred in a 1994 episode of Dr. Quinn as Reverend Dowling. Mary Steenburgen starred in the 1996 episode of Dr. Quinn, The Hostage, as Maggie. Christopher Lloyd had a guest role as a character named Dr. Johnson in the Dr. Quinn episode The Train. Christopher Lloyd guest starred on Dr. Quinn in the 1994 episode The Train as a train conductor. Mary Steenburgen played a prominent guest role on Dr. Quinn in the two-part episode The Visit as a visiting schoolteacher. In a 1994 episode of Dr. Quinn entitled The Circus, Lloyd guest starred as a circus owner named Patrick. Christopher Lloyd guest starred as the Reverend in a Dr. Quinn episode titled The First Circle, and Mary Steenburgen did not appear on Dr. Quinn. Another actor, Johnny Cash, guested in 4 episodes of Dr. Quinn as the gunfighter-turned-lawman Kid Cole. His wife, June Carter Cash, also appeared in 3 of those episodes. Neither appeared in Back to the Future 3. Mary Steenburgen had a cameo appearance in the 5th season as the character Mary, the leader of a group of new women who arrive in Colorado Springs. Steenburgen appeared in a 1995 episode of Dr. Quinn, Medicine Woman titled The Permanence of Change, where she played a character named Maggie. Christopher Lloyd had a recurring guest role in Dr. Quinn, Medicine Woman as the gunslinger-turned-sheriff Reverend Jim. In a 1995 episode entitled The Fight, Mary Steenburgen guest starred as a character named Magdalena. Mary Steenburgen played the character of Martha in a 1995 episode of Dr. Quinn titled The Great American Medicine Show. In 1993, Christopher Lloyd guest starred in the Dr. Quinn episode The Visitor as Reverend Jim. In Dr. Quinn, Mary Steenburgen guest starred in the episode The Hostage as the character Maggie, a saloon waitress. In Dr. Quinn, Christopher Lloyd guest starred in the episode Cattle Drive as the eccentric animal lover and cattle rustler Patrick. Christopher Lloyd appeared in the 1995 episode The Train as a reclusive train enthusiast named Reverend. No, the search is did not find any actors who appeared in both Back to the Future Part 3 and Dr. Quinn Medicine Woman. Yes, Mary Steenburgen was in both Back to the Future 3 and Dr. Quinn Medicine Woman. In Dr. Quinn, she made a guest appearance in the third season, playing the role of opera singer Marjorie. In Dr. Quinn Medicine Woman, which ran from 1993 to 1998, Mary Steenburgen was a guest star, appearing in the 1995 episode The Permanence of Change. In the Dr. Quinn episode A Christmas Tale from 1992, before the show began to air, Christopher Lloyd guest starred as a traveling salesman named Elias Birch. Christopher Lloyd appeared in a 1994 episode called The Abduction, where he guest starred as a character named Jebediah Calhoun. Mary Steenburgen had a guest role in the 1995 episode Hearts and Minds. Billy Gibbons and Dusty Hill of ZZ Top. The two members of ZZ Top had a cameo role in Back to the Future Part 3 as members of the band at the festival. They both appeared in a number of episodes of Dr. Quinn Medicine Woman, but as different characters. Christopher Lloyd guest starred as a snake oil salesman named Henry C. Crawford in the Season 2 episode The Train. Jane Seymour, while not in the film Back to the Future 3, she is married to Christopher Lloyd in real life. Well, that must be news to both of them. In Dr. Quinn, Mary Steenburgen had a guest role in the pilot episode as a woman named Sue, but the part was uncredited. In Dr. Quinn, Christopher Lloyd also appeared in a guest role as a character named Pat. In Dr. Quinn, Mary Steenburgen had a role in the 1995 episode The End of the World. She guest starred in the episode The Hostage, playing the role of a former acquaintance of Dr. Mike. On Dr. Quinn, she appeared in a 1995 episode titled Fathers and Sons as Rebecca Quinn, the estranged sister of Dr. Michaela Quinn. She guest starred as Michaela's mother, Elizabeth Quinn, in an early episode. The role was later recast. She had a recurring role as Dr. Mike's mother, Elizabeth Quinn. In the television movie Dr. Quinn Medicine Woman, The Heart Within, she played Mary, a woman from the future who travels back in time to the 1800s to meet her ancestor, Dr. Quinn. Mary Steenburgen was the star of Dr. Quinn as the title character, Dr. Michaela Quinn.